Did Russia really set its sights on U.S. Senator Lindsey Graham? A question now circulating after Moscow publicly criticized remarks he made about the war in Ukraine. Speculation has erupted asking whether Russia, Iran, or another actor could be responsible for Lindsey Graham's sudden death, a claim fueled by previous threats, arrest warrants, and heated rhetoric directed at the senator by foreign state media. Dark and difficult questions are now being raised about the circumstances of Graham's death, as analysts and commentators examine past threats, viral videos, and diplomatic tensions to determine whether this was natural, criminal, or politically motivated. Social media posts and commentators have seized on reports and inflammatory remarks, some claiming the IRGC wanted him dead, to suggest a chilling timeline in which threats were followed by the senator's sudden passing just a week later. Right-wing activist Loomer has publicly linked Senator Graham's recent trip to Ukraine to his death, arguing that his outspoken support for Kyiv and meetings with Ukrainian leaders may have made him a target for hostile actors. Republican Senator Lindsey Graham, a close ally of U.S. President Donald Trump, has died at the age of 71. His office released a statement saying he died on Saturday evening following a brief and sudden illness. Graham, a prominent South Carolina politician and close ally of Donald Trump, has long been one of the most influential voices in U.S. politics. He had recently returned from Kyiv, where he met with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky on Friday. Amid the speculation, Loomer made unverified claims about Graham's reported death and raised questions about possible foreign involvement. The right-wing activist also called for an investigation, pointing to recent Iranian threats against Graham. For now, the situation remains clouded by uncertainty, and the most responsible approach is to rely only on confirmed reporting. Loomer speculated that Russia or Iran may have been involved in Graham's reported death, but she offered no evidence to support that claim. She also revived an old Russia poisoning theory after the reported news spread, adding another layer of speculation to the story. Loomer linked Graham's recent Ukraine visit to his reported death, even though no proof has been presented to connect the two events. She further suggested that Graham's brief and sudden illness leaves unanswered questions, though those questions remain entirely unverified. Loomer also raised the possibility of an assassination, while pointing to recent IRGC threats as part of her argument. Separate reports said Lindsey Graham experienced chest pain at his Washington, D.C. home after returning from Ukraine. Graham had visited Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky in Kyiv on Friday, July 10th, during a closely watched diplomatic trip. Zelensky later shared several photos with Graham on X and thanked him in the caption for the meeting.
I'm pleased to announce, as of about 30 minutes ago, we've reached agreement with the White House on a version of the Russian sanctions bill that they will support. It means it's going to become law. So when I get back to Washington, I'm going to go with Senator Blumenthal to the Republican and Democratic leader to see if we can find time to move this Russian sanctions package that would give tools to President Trump to help end this war. The road to ending this war, the road to peace, passes through Beijing more than it does Washington, Kyiv, or Moscow. China has an oversized influence. I'd like them to use their influence for the good of the world. I don't believe Putin is there yet, but it wouldn't take much to get him there. And the sooner we can have a dialogue about peace, the quicker this war is over. I've never been more optimistic than I am today that we have the formula to end this war. Help Ukraine be more lethal. Let those supporting Russia to know it's going to be a price to be paid if you keep doing it. And to try to find an off-ramp, not to humiliate Putin, but to end this war so that Ukraine will thrive and survive. We have a magic moment in time here. In the coming months, if we do this right, increase Ukraine's lethality, get people to help us with Putin rather than propping him up, we can end this war.
Happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
Happy to see you. How are you?
Good. Older.
Older, a little
but no wiser.
Good to see you. Thank you.
Good to see you. Thank you for coming, Lindsey.
Yeah. Got a little update for you here.
Yeah,
Just tell me when I can talk. But good visit with the president, right?
yeah, I think that we had really a good meeting.
Yeah, I
the
think
mood
so
was
too,
good,
yeah.
and we had some very important results. And I think that the decision of President Trump about licenses, positive signals about Patriot licenses, very important.